distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, in many parts of the world, Bangladesh is still perceived as one of the poorest and least developed country. A fully aid-dependent country, or just one of the countries that send labor forces across the globe. This evening, I would like to present to you what Bangladesh is today and what it is going to be in future through a short video clip which will entail approximately 7 minutes.
There's something special about this land that radiates determination, a steely resolve. No matter the cost, the will remains supreme. And once in a millennium, there is a leader and a defining moment. Today, Bangladesh has adopted a long-term plan to transform the country into a knowledge-based middle-income economy by 2021. It also aspires to become a developed country by 2041. Bangladesh has worked towards development from within, often achieving ahead of time all millennium goals. In early 2018, Bangladesh launched its first satellite, offering TV and data coverage within the country and beyond. Within the last 40 years, Bangladesh has dramatically increased its food grain production, becoming the 4th largest producer of rice in the world and the 3rd largest producer of inland fish. 2018 marked the 4th consecutive year that the World Economic Forum ranked Bangladesh first in gender equality among South Asian nations. Also in 2018, Bangladesh fulfilled all criteria required for graduation from least developed country status, and this status is climbing. From a mainly agricultural economy in the 1970s, the Bangladesh economy today is now led by export-oriented industrialization. For 3 decades running, Bangladesh has been one of the biggest contributors to UN peacekeeping missions across the globe. With over 1 million Rohingya refugees flooding its borders, creating a human catastrophe, Bangladesh asked for nothing, only recognition that it had accepted the situation as a humanitarian obligation, giving medical treatment, including essential vaccinations, feeding and sheltering such a huge influx.
Bangladesh is a generous country, so I urge the international community to support the communities so generously hosting it.
To keep up with the pace of the country's development, Bangladesh has earmarked on constructing a number of mega infrastructural projects. Bangladesh's longest bridge, the Padma Bridge, is being built entirely using the country's own resources. Bangladesh's first nuclear power plant in Raipur is set to power 2.4 million homes by 2024. Bangladesh has the highest number of solar-powered homes in the world. The country's first deep-sea port in Pyra is expected to open by 2030. In 2016, Bangladesh was marked as the 2nd fastest growing economy in the world. This was the 6th year that GDP growth was greater than 6%. The 2017-2018 figures shows that it has risen to 7.86%, and it's still on the way up. The HSBC report, The World in 2030, puts Bangladesh as the fastest growing nation with GDP growing at an average rate of 7.1%. With its 2019 position of 42, Bangladesh will be the biggest mover, climbing at least 60 notches to become 26 in the global GDP ranking by 2030. With such resilience, it won't stop there. Reliable sources show Bangladesh climbing even further by 2050, pushing current European tigers well behind. In fact, Bangladesh has been named one of the next 11 countries having a high potential to become among the world's largest economies in the 21st century. Happiness needs no reason. This is what you feel when you visit Bangladesh. Things that you will do and the people you will meet will keep on surprising you. Be with the mystic wind. Explore the land of surprises.
It's my great pleasure to welcome you all on the celebration of the 48th anniversary of the independence of Bangladesh. As you know, on this day, in 1971, Bangladesh proclaimed her independence and through a 9-month bloody struggle, emerged as a sovereign nation on 16th of December 1971. We remember with profound respect the great leadership of our father of nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, in response to whose call, hundreds and thousands sacrificed their lives for an identity and an independent and prosperous country. We pay highest tribute to all martyrs and freedom fighters who fought for us during our liberation war. Every year, on this occasion, we cherish a rare happy coincidence in the history of Bahrain and Bangladesh, that these two brotherly nations came out in the world map as independent nations on the same day and on the same year, that is 16th of December 1971. This unique commonality has provided an extra thread for strengthening the special bondage of friendship between our two countries. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, it is 48 years elapsed. We got our freedom. Most of our freedom fighters have had their natural death, but there are few surviving, amongst which we are lucky to have 3 of them in Bahrain. May I now call upon these three freedom fighters to come up to the dais. I would urge upon everyone to pay respect to these people, although they are old and fought for our liberation war during 1971. Mr. Muhammad Abdul Hakim, Mr. Nurul Islam, and finally Mr. Ghulam Rabbani. I just wanted to make it a memorable evening. A time will come when we'll never be able to say and make people stand, those who really fought for our nation. Thank everyone for patient hearing and wish a happy and enjoyable evening. May I now request the Excellencies to come for the cake cutting ceremony.